Welcome to Topstep Funded Trader Interview. I'm Eddie Horn, and today we've got a trader in our program, has been funded, has made a payout to himself, and he's going to be talking about that. Back in step two, but he's working hard to get back again. And his name is Matt. And he is with us here. But before we get to Matt, remember, have your pencil sharpened, inking your pen, because taking notes will benefit you down the road. So without further ado, let's bring in Matt. Matt, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I am fine. Thank you very much for asking. And Matt, tell us about yourself and what country you're from.
So my name's Matt. I'm from Wales, originally from Poland. My parents are Polish, but I've been living in Wales most of my life. Lived in America for a while as well. Now back in Wales. So,
well, you're always welcome here, my friend. Always welcome. Let me ask you about just getting into this thing called trading. What sort of piqued your interest? What got you sort of the trading bug?
Well, I studied economics, and I remember one of my teachers when I was like 16, 17, speaking about the stock market, and I found it very interesting. So I kind of did my own research, and then when I was 18, I kind of started investing a little bit, being in university, getting some money from doing investments to kind of support myself a little bit more.
What investments did you jump into?
So I started how a lot of people maybe started, with just stocks, and then bought some Bitcoin at one point in 2016, 2017. But kind of was very safe, at the start. So Apple, Microsoft, Google, the safe companies, that you expect to go higher and higher. And then when I was like 21, 22, I saw the stock Tesla, and I also bought some of that when it started, which was quite decent. And now I'm kind of moving to futures market.
Trading futures. Yeah. We all end up here for some reason. I don't know why we end up in futures. Speaking of futures, what's your preferred market to trade in, and why?
So I usually trade Nasdaq most of my days, just because I started with S&P, but Nasdaq's a bit quicker, so you can scalp a little bit more. And I'm kind of scalping right now, not looking for those huge moves, but kind of looking for a small piece of the pie, as you would say, just to get some money.
Right. It's a big ocean, and we're the little fish. And I tell you, crumbs will do us justice. Looking for that small profits. I'll take them every day.
Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of the same way. I just looking for a little bit. If I see a good movement or I see something I like. So just looking for 10, 20 points, and then I get out of it.
Take the profit. I know you were talking to me today earlier, and you had a good day, you had a good week, and we'll get to that a bit later. But share with us. I know that you see success. You've been funded. You've got there. You've been there, done that. On your journey there, how do you stay up to date on market trends and news?
I kind of, because I'm in the UK, I wake up here, and you've got the morning session in the UK. I kind of look what's going on there, and then look at news. I use Financial Juice quite a lot to see the economic calendar and see any news coming up that might affect the markets. But then I usually do my normal job that I still do, and then I have the stocks open just to have a look what's going on, and then start trading when New York bells go off at 2:30 my time, 9:30 your time.
Right, the party started. Party starts. As far as getting yourself prepared in the day, uh, can you walk us through your typical trading day? What do you do in the morning? How do you get prepared and log on? And how does your trading day go?
So, like I said, I usually log in early, very early your time, around like 6:30, 7:30, have a look what's going on with the London session, what kind of movement there is. If I don't see anything, which I usually just wait till the New York session opens, I kind of do my normal job that I'm doing, and then around 2 p.m. my time, so 9 a.m. New York time, I kind of open the markets again and look at kind of the highs and lows pre-market and see where we are, and then wait for the New York session to open to get that movement.
Where are the majority of your trades? Is it the UK or the US?
No, it's definitely US. I don't really trade UK time that much. Like I don't really trade London, hours that much. I kind of just wait for the US markets to open. You do get a little bit of movement because some news come out an hour before the bell in New York, so you get a little bit of movements then. For example, when CPI comes out, or job reports at 1:30 my time, so 8:30 New York time. So you get a little bit of that, but I kind of just wait for New York to open and then trade then.
All right. Share with us some of your strategies, the ones that you use most frequently.
So I use a lot of volume profile, and I use a lot of kind of cumulative data, um, just to see the price action a little bit better. And that's kind of how I got introduced to features, is by Trades by Matt, which is one of your guys. He speaks very highly about Topstep, and I kind of for some reason I saw his live stream once when I was still trading stocks, and I watched it for a while, and he got me interested into features, and he was speaking about Topstep and how you guys help out new traders with futures market. So that's why I went this route instead of putting my money first.
I tell you, it's good to find someone like Matt that can show you the first steps and further in trading futures. And we're glad that you met him in or with Topstep. So that's cool. Now, let me ask you, Matt. This might be top secret, but I'm going to ask the question. How do you determine when to enter and exit a trade?
So like I said, I look a lot at volume and cumulative delta, and if I see that we're making new lows or new highs, but on delta I can see that sellers, let's say we make new highs, but on delta we didn't make that new high, and sellers are still winning and the buyers are not pushing as much as the price is pushing. That's kind of the first thing I look for. And then if we are at a level that I like, and I wouldn't mind going short, I would enter a position and then keep my stop losses around new high of the day, just so if we get those new buyers coming in, I will get out and then try to re-enter at a different time.
Okay. All right. Now, you were funded with us.
Yeah.
You worked hard. You got through step 1, step 2. You made it to the funding level. You had a nice payout. And what happened after that?
So what happened was I had the payout, and the day that I got the payout, my account balance kind of was at a new level because I got the payout, and I should have waited for the day after for all the updates to be done in my account with the the stop losses that you can't go below this price or this price, but I didn't. So I traded that day, and I think I didn't notice there was some new news coming out, and that's kind of when it caught me off guard. And there was a little bit of problem with trader weight as well, that you can get out of the positions. So that kind of affected my account a little bit, and it hit that price level that I couldn't go below, and
And then, I mean, the best thing about it is impressive that, you failed to fund an account, but you got up, dusted yourself off. You're back in step 2, been there, done that. You know what you need to do.
yeah,
And like I was mentioning earlier, you asked you about today's trade, this week's trade. You said you're doing very well. You're moving forward again. So
yeah,
we're I tell you, we're waiting for you. Okay, so no rush. Keep doing what you're doing. You're working hard, and we'll see you back in the funded account very soon. So
yeah. I'm a little bit off. I'm on the 6th off to going back. So
you're
nearly
on
there.
your way. You're on
Yeah.
your way. You're on your way. Let me ask you something. You found us here at Topstep. We're very happy to have you, and very appreciative that you come up here to do the interview. Has Topstep made you a better trader?
Yeah, it definitely has. Before, when I was trading stocks, I wouldn't use stop losses as much, and I would kind of wait for the trade to go my way. And now I like to get out of the trade if it doesn't go my way, and wait and be patient with my other entries and get that money back. I also feel like the scaling plan is very good, because you don't want to rush into things with a lot of contracts, especially while trading Nasdaq or S&P. If you're kind of on a little bit of a tilt, and you lost your first trade or the first 2 trades that you made, but then you want to get that money back and you go in with too many contracts, it's just not going to work out your way, most likely. So the scaling plan, I think, is very good to teach you kind of how many contracts to stick with when you get funded. So I feel like that's one of the points that I enjoy the most.
Good, cool. Appreciate that. It's a very good point that you bring up. Now, we've got a lot of people that do watch these videos. We've got experienced traders, novice traders, new traders who don't know what trading is and looking to join into the career of trading. What advice would you give someone who is new to trading?
I would say start off with a practice account, or find someone that you can kind of has been trading futures for a while, and adapt their strategy, because you don't want to copy someone's strategy, because you don't really know when they're going to enter a trade or exit a trade, or how they are trading, or what the thought process behind it is, but kind of adapt their strategies, and change it up a little bit towards what works for you. And then when you find that one thing that works for you, just stick with it, but be very patient with it, because it's not a quick process. Because let's say you got a very good period of 2 weeks, but after that, you kind of start losing and you don't know how to fix it. Just stay patient with it, keep going, and just maybe have a day or 2 off from the markets, walk away from it a little bit, and then come back and maybe adjust your strategy a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Well, depending how bad
it depends.
that
Exactly
is.
right. You don't want to do a complete overhaul if you just need a little tweak here and there, or
Exactly, exactly.
a little
And
fine tune.
usually if you're profitable with your own strategy, and something happens that you lose a bit of money, you either didn't stay patient and you kind of FOMO into a trade because you've seen a bigger move, or you just, you know, you kind of need to just tweak it a little bit to find those better entries and maybe set better stop losses next time.
Right. The dreaded FOMO. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Everyone gets FOMO sometimes, you know.
You fall into it. I still do, everybody does,
It doesn't
but
leave you.
avoid it. Avoid it.
Avoid
But
it as much as you can. Yes.
Matt, I really appreciate you being here with us, and sharing your journey, trading and with Topstep. And we look forward to having you funded once again and have a nice payout. But before you go, I've got my fun question. And the
Go
fun
on.
question for you today is, what's the most beautiful place you've ever been?
I love New York City. I love it. I lived there for a little bit of my life, and I still go back every chance I get. So I'm going to say New York.
Wow, okay. I've been there. Very interesting. I tell you, it's like Chicago. I mean, a lot of busy, 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 busy.
Yeah,
But I'm looking forward to going back to New York again also. So maybe I'll meet you there.
I'm going back in July if you want to come have a meet up.
July. All right. Sounds like a plan. We'll see. We'll see if the boss, the wife, she'll let me go. We'll see if she will. But
Well, my girlfriend's coming with me, so you know.
I'm sorry.
My girlfriend's coming with me. The first payout that I had from the funded account actually got a holiday in New York, so you know.
There you go. See, that's how you spending the payout.
I
Treat
didn't
the
spend all of it.
girlfriend. Well,
But
you're scoring points doing that. So you guys
exactly.
have fun. I'll stay in Chicago. I won't bother you. But otherwise, once again, Matt, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Any last words, Matt?
Just good luck if you do want to do the combine. Good luck, and just stay patient with it, and you know, just keep going.
All right. Until we meet again, I'm Eddie Horn. Stay focused, stay positive, trade well, and take care.